Okay, so guys, quickly, I'm going to tell you this little story about the time that I adventured to Bellevue. And I must say, at least I want to go to Bellevue once a year. And for those of you who don't know what Bellevue is, Bellevue, Washington is a very nice area. It's north of Seattle. But just to get there is such a headache. I can't stand it. Like, you have to get on 405 North, and it's inevitably traffic for days and days on days. And you're just like, by the time you get to your destination, you just want to sit down and eat ice cream. And that's how you want to solve your problems. But like in this particular case, we were on like a mission. We had to go to Crate and Barrel. The only Crate and Barrels apparently that exist here are in Bellevue and Seattle. And honestly, I wish I would have taken my chances with like downtown Seattle. So Bellevue is a very nice area. It's like ridiculously expensive, and you can walk into any place and you can just like smell the affluence in the air. Like, I can't describe it. If that's your thing, you walk into Bellevue and you have arrived. Okay. So, but for me, like, I'm not like that, and my husband isn't either. So as soon as we got into Bellevue, as soon as we got into Crate and Barrel, we were just like, I just like want to leave. Unfortunately, we had, not unfortunately, it's actually Crate and Barrel is one of my favorite stores. It's unfortunately like the people that frequent it as well. It just made the shopping experience, like, I just get really irritated. I think I just get irritated with people in public in general, because I feel like people just don't know how to act in public, rich or poor, white or black, whatever. It's just like, people just annoy me. So we're in Crate and Barrel. We're looking for like home stuff, and I'm kind of distracted because there's kids running around and their parents are too busy like negotiating with the sales girls and guys about like what they can get and what they want placed in their house and how they're going to pull up their nice SUV to get the stuff like loaded in. And meanwhile, that's going on at the same time. There's like a group of girls like not giggling, but like, I want to say cackling, because that's what it sounded like, cackling at the top of their lungs in a very popular part of the store. And they're just like, in order to get around them, you have to like, you're like trying to reach for stuff, they're in the way. It's like they just like have no concept that they're like in people's way. I had one guy who just like, I was looking at like a baking dish, and he just like, I don't know, like kind of like almost not cut me off, but like stood over me to get this thing. And I was like, all you had to do was just like say excuse me, but he didn't do that. And that's like, and then that was after that, like after those 3 series of events that happened back to back to back, I was over it. And we were only in the store for like 10 minutes. So I was just like, Brian, let's just get these dishes and just get out of here. And so we did that. And the sales rep was actually very nice to help us. She gave us a lot of helpful things. It is like, if you're home, like if you're a home person, man, if you love to like decorate your house and you love to bake, and like Crate and Barrel is the store for you. Like, you will never get bored in that place. Like, I sit there and I look at crateandbarrel.com like it's like pornography. I don't know. Like, it's just one of my favorite things to do. But anyways, so we got our stuff. Basically, we made very quick decisions. I got a Dutch oven, I got a baking dish, and some bowls for our new house, and then we pieced out. So we actually had to go back. I think we went to Pottery Barn. That's another story. I'm not even going to get into it because it's just exhausting. But on the way to Pottery Barn, we had to maneuver through all these like families because it was a Saturday night. I get it. There's a lot of restaurants in that. I forgot what the name of the mall is. There's a lot of stuff to do for families and stuff. And I would never forget. This boy was like twirling around. Like, it's like a walkway, and it's just a walkway from like one part of the mall to another. And there's this boy just like twirling around in a circle, not paying any attention to like what oncoming traffic is. And his parents are just like kind of nowhere to be found. And so he turns around and like he happens to face Brian. Then he like barks in Brian's face, or he like makes some kind of noise, and like Brian's face was just blank. And I just started laughing, because really, what other reaction you're going to have? You can't yell at the kid for being a kid, but it doesn't make the situation any less annoying. He just was like, oh my God, I just want to get out of here. So on that particular night in Bellevue, it was kids galore. I discovered Pinkabella. By the way, that's like my new favorite thing. We discovered Pinkabella, but Pinkabella is like, in the way that the mall is located, it's like next to like this like kid zone, and it was just kids bouncing off the fucking walls. And I think it like overwhelmed my husband, because he just is like, I've never heard so much noise. We're not parents, obviously. He's like, I've never heard so much noise and it not be controlled in my life. He's like, we gotta go. So that was our experience with like Bellevue, and I must say, I am not really in a rush to go back. And I feel bad because I can't judge an area just according to like one experience, but I can't take it. I can't go back there. for a while. But anyways, I will talk to you guys later. Okay, bye.